see this chunky bunky? It's a completed journal and I'm so happy, and I'm going to give you a flip through today. It's a chunky one, so I really hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for joining me here on It's Only Paper today. I'm Lisa, and this is my completed kind of like junky art creative journal. It's full of my memories from 2021. From January, there's a little bit of a mix at the start, which we'll go through, and then I finish it in September because I ran out of space. But I love this so much. It's full of so many memories, and I have had the most fun creating in it. So let's start right at the beginning. Well, this is, I will leave a link to the video of when I actually created this. The reason why it says push is because that was my word of the year. It started life as a notebook from Tiger. I think they're about £2 or £3. And I was going to use it for my word of the year, and I started just kind of like just creating in it, talking about how my word of the year was working for me, and then I didn't use it anymore. And then it seemed such a shame, it had been so long since I'd used it, that I decided to use it as a weekly journal. This was Christmas. Oh, so this is Christmas 2020, so I've got a right mishmash in here. Coffee receipt, we've got an envelope here. This had a Christmas card in it. All sorts of bits and pieces. We've got Christmas in here, 2020. And then I made a little pocket out of tissue paper there. And then into here, this is my word of the year for 2021, balance. I like this art journaling page. I like this so much. And then my colours, they make me happy. I still was kind of like talking about word of the year. This was the start in Feb. And this is where it really kicked off. January for my, actually this is March. This is when I started my weekly journaling. 2021 in I thought I'd actually done some of Louie's birthday. Maybe that was in my smile journal. But yeah, this is March, so I didn't go back quite as early as I thought. So it's kind of like a bit of a mishmash at the front, and then March to September. Another receipt here. This is obviously through lockdown. I've got a little tag in here talking about our anniversary. Sometimes you don't need loads of stuff. Sometimes just a little bit's quite nice. And this flips open there, here, a bit more journaling, which I like. And I've included bits from, I think deliveries were all the rage then. These weren't our deliveries, these were Louie's. I have never ordered McDonald's. It's not something I generally choose to eat. And I've used a little bag here. And we've got more photos, treat time, meeting my mum at the services, and having a kebab. That's my kind of takeaway. It's our wedding anniversary, so I've included a photo there. And this is the 3rd to the 18th of March, something you will see in my weekly journals a lot. I do not necessarily journal week to week. I will just have catch-ups. So I sometimes might be 3 days, sometimes might be a week, sometimes it could be 2 weeks. And that is how I ease the pressure off myself, by not making myself feel like I have to do it. I think in order to journal daily or weekly, you almost need to allow yourself maybe boundaries. And one of my boundaries is not to let myself stress about it, not to let myself feel overwhelmed, but to journal when I want to and when I can. So if that means having a great big catch-up session, that's fine. That's what I would do. Journaled under here. I've used one of the bags from my kits here. There's some gesso on here as well, and I've used the photo there as a flip. And again, this is the 20th to the 28th of March, and I've just done random photos. Sorry, got a bit of a glare there. Random photos there. New bedding, so I've used the packaging from our quilt cover. I love this quilt cover. It's from, what company was it from? Probably journaled about it. I really like it though. It was from, I don't know, but I like it. Don't know. Is it Fern? Is that what it's called? I'm not sure, but I really like it. Wash as well. Then we've got some more packaging. Did a little bit of sneaky hidden journaling there in an envelope. Our daughter Holly popped over. there, and I've used one of my downloads. I have downloads each month for my patrons, and this month I did some tags and things. I've added some sewing there to some of the leaves which help them come alive, and this is one of my kits here. This is a kit from last year. But the colours look pretty, and I created this postcard which I then added journaling on the bottom. We've got one of Grace's library cards there, Grace from Miss Paper Lover. Love that page, it came out really well. Then it's my birthday, 9th of March. So documenting about that. I've cut up some of my birthday cards here to use as well. And one of my envelopes here from my birthday. I've included a birthday card from my sister, nothing special, but just the fact that she sent me a card because she never remembers. And then I've got a cute little glassine bag, bit of fabric that I stamped on there. I like doing different bits and pieces. We've got a receipt here from, we walked, because obviously everything was still closed then for my birthday. We walked about 4 miles to go and get fish and chips and sat outside on a picnic bench with Louis and his girlfriend. So that was fun. I'm pleased with this. I've included some stamps. That was on some Happy Mail that came. I love the little tab there. Really pleased with how that turned out. We've then got Easter. We finally started being allowed to mix again. We went over to my mum's Easter Sunday, but we're all social distancing. And then we went to my sister's, and we didn't obviously get together, but we got to see her little granddaughter, which was really sweet. I've added some note paper to the back of the photo there, and I've just got some washi tape both sides. I really love this page actually. And this flips up. We've got a few flips here. Are you ready? We've got one with photos and another one. We met Dolly. There, little Dolly. That's what happens when there's lockdown babies. You don't get to meet them straight away. So that was nice. She was 5.5 months at that point. We got to meet our first little great niece. So I'm pleased with how that turned out. Lots and lots of scraps on this page. Then as we wander over, we've got about friends on this page. Our favourite friends. We must have walked to Fleet Services for a KFC. That's a 10-mile round walk through the woods. So a bit of a walk, that one. But these were our friends that we walked all the time with during lockdown. In the woods. We had so much fun. My hair looks long there. Oh, I haven't had my hair cut since Feb 2020. That was March. More photos that flip up. There's a first aid, an April Fool's joke that our daughter fell for. So I've documented about that. This little clip here holds this in. That pops open. Talking about Aid trying to fix the washing machine. So I had a little washing machine there from Simple Stories. I've used some tabs here. These actually came off some face cream packaging, and I've just added stickers to them. It's amazing what you can do. Oh, this opens up as well. Oh, there was the Clinique, packaging here. And we had some chips come in the mail. Some potato chips, crisps. That was a nice surprise from the States, from some friends. Thank you, Lindsay and Peter. Then we go on to Windsor. We went to Windsor with our son and his girlfriend. And I need to stick this back on. And this is all about the vaccination, because this is when I had my first vaccination. So I've documented about that. I've just realised this is also a pocket. Oh, a little poppy dog. I got photos. We had really good weather that weekend. I photographed the weather app there. So I'm pleased with that one. That one's a sweet one. And talking about how it made me really emotional going to get my first jab. I was really struggling not to cry in there. It just made me feel like I was one step closer to seeing my dad. I've written here with obviously Dad living in the States. It was really, really hard not being able to see him. Got a tag here that pulls out with more journaling. This one's a busy one here. So I cut some bits and pieces out of a local leaflet that came through. and just bits and pieces, lots of memories, journaling here. More photos that flip up. This one's a very journal heavy page, lots of stickers and die cuts used. There we go. And this one is a very art journal-y page. Used some die cuts from Daisy. Lots of stencils and paste and pastels. Reminding myself I need to slow down is something I'm always telling myself. My friend Lisa got a puppy. There's little Blossom there. Didn't actually meet her, but I still wanted to document it. And we've just got a little flip, lots of little photos. My friend Claire really made me laugh with something, so I wrote that down. I got some new shampoo that I really love, banana shampoo and conditioner. Talking about my lovely Zooms with my friends, new recipe that I tried, all kinds of things going on. Then this is the week of the 22nd of May. We were able to go inside and we met my mum and her husband for Mum's birthday. This flips through and just silly family photos, Mum blowing out her birthday candles. And I've got this glassine envelope that came with something from Grace, Miss Paper Lover. And what was the news here? This is the start of our YouTube channel. This is Ada and I wanting to start a YouTube channel. So, and just talking about it. That's really fun. If you haven't seen our other YouTube channel, it's Ada and Lisa Do Disney. I'll leave the link below. And then just again, lots of journaling and things. I did a little follow me sign, a little trail downstairs, and there was a little surprise for Aid. I'd made him lunch, so he had to follow the signs from his room. First shop back, and that was Primark. That's a big thing. We bought Poppy a new little car bag thing. Then this page was as a recipe that I really liked. Oat and raisin cookies. Oh, I could fancy those now. Then talking about Louis going to uni. So we I documented about that. This was a lovely envelope from Lindsay again. Talking about my dad. He became an American citizen. So I wanted to document that. His dual nationality now. And then about, James and Gareth, my brother, they got their first flat together. They got together during lockdown and we went over to visit and they made us the most amazing tea. This is just a scrap piece of card here with photo, and I've put an aeroplane thing there. Oh, and I've also documented, we went through a phase of loving knoppers. I still love them, we just haven't bought them for a while. This little pocket is so easy. Look, it's just tiny. Just using a scalloped edge punch. I like this page. And it was just so nice venturing out as well. So I've done about places to go, Winchester, and then obviously visiting my brother, and also my dad becoming a dual national. Is that what they're called? And then I put a little arrow to where he lives in Indiana. Then this one is June. I've got a pear tree cut file there. This is quite pretty. I like this. Lots of journaling in the middle, and I use some packaging, some HelloFresh. I've never had HelloFresh, but I keep getting leaflets through the door. And this lemony one was off a menu as well. I think it was the first time we'd been out for dinner. That's why through all this. So this was, we still sat outside, but it felt like a big deal. So I've actually marked off what we order. Aid had the fettuccine bolognese, and I had the seafood pasta. I've done that, made a little envelope. This actually is a proper envelope, I've just realised that. So that's quite fun. I think that went in like that. Oh, and I did my desk makeover on my other channel. I was doing a studio makeover and I painted it white. Doesn't that look better? It looks so much cleaner. Could do with another paint actually of white. Then I got a couple of dresses off eBay, which I was really chuffed with. I like this page as well. I like how the pages are all so different. I'm actually finding it quite inspiring going through. It's given me little reminders, and I think sometimes it's easy to get caught in kind of like styles and habits and things. So yeah, it's quite nice looking through at the different sort of very styles I've gone through. Birthdays and special dates, lovely walks. It was Holly's birthday. I've documented about that. I don't know why this is in there. Maybe I was going to journal on it. Who knows? It's something off Louis though. We've got photos here of visiting my brother for his birthday. We surprised him. That was nice on his birthday. So you forget things sometimes, don't you? I think it's so nice to get things down. This one's a pretty one. What's this one? This is the 15th to the 20th of July, so only 5 days. This was us going over to visit Holly. There we go, and having pizza with her. I've got the receipt shoved behind the photo there. I like the way that this one folds in like that. And here, this is a flip as well. Oh, I met Alex for the first time. I love Alex. He's a friend I've met through Lollipop. There's Ada and I on a walk. It was nice to meet Alex at Starbucks. And we've got another one here. This is another little envelope. I've got the receipt shoved in here. And we met up with family. Ada and I went away for 3 nights in Swindon. That's what this one is. 21st to the 23rd of July. My family lived there, so we all got together. But we had some lovely days out. We went to Avebury, which we loved. We stayed in a nice hotel. It was a really, really hot week. We had meal deals. You know how much we love a meal deal. I've used a leaflet here from Avebury as well, which I really like. And then we went to this other place, which was called, what was it called? I can't think what it was called. I've journaled about it somewhere though. I've actually even done the whole itinerary there, but we had a lovely time and went to Whitehorse Hill as well. Then we've got another page here. This one's a pretty one. The 2 doggies, got Poppy and my sister's dog. They came, we had Molly for 10 days. And I've got some more hidden journaling in here. Went to visit my little nanny. There's little nanny there. Thinking it was the last visit, and that was actually August, and she's still hanging in there. Then we've got more meeting up with friends. Ada and I dropped Louis off for a football match. Heathrow, Hatton Cross, and then we went to Bath Road, 15 Bath Road. Premier Inn. All these pages are meant to be stuck together. I stick them together to make them more sturdy. Then Ada and I went to London. This is our escape. We escaped, whoops, for Ade's birthday. I loved making this page. It's one of my most recent ones. I did like a watercolour pocket. We've got tags and pockets, there's all sorts. We've got the receipt from our Peter Pan afternoon tea. And the Ivy receipt, I've got photos shoved in there. The Ivy receipt is here, and then I've taken a leaflet from the Tower Bridge there and journaled on the paper from the hotel. And then this is my last page. No, it's not. Sorry, this is my most recent page though. Summer, when Dad finally came over from the States, and I've just documented the whole trip with Dad. We've got photos in here. The washing machine's just going off. I hope Abe grabs it. More photos on the back, our trip to Windsor. Then we've got photos with Dad. We've got photos on a tag front and back. I've used a postcard here from one of my kits. And more photographs. And I've got little tags with journaling on the back too. This page has recently gone up, so I'll leave a link below. And that flips as well. Lots and lots of little bits and pieces. I like how that one's come out. 2 more pages. We've then got Louis, moving Louis into uni. That opens out. They're documenting about his start at uni. We went with Dad to go and have a look around the week before he moved in, which was very, very exciting. He's had an amazing year. And then we have got the last page here. Such an emotional week with Dad returning to the States and Louis going to uni. I've got photos here. It was very, very emotional sending my dad off. I've got a thank you card that I've used from a friend on this side, and then this goes into moving Louis into uni. And his best friend was there as well because he moved in, and I've used a card. But that is the last of this journal. And I have to confess, I didn't actually journal the rest of the year. I've done a Disney books. We went on then to Disneyland Paris, which I've journaled about. And then, let me just grab my other one. Just going to see actually, where did I pick up from? I started this in January, the new year. So yeah, I actually took a break from it, and that's fine. I obviously wasn't feeling, and like I said, I've only just finished the last 2 pages, so I must have been feeling maybe overwhelmed, like I couldn't keep up. I did do the Disney trip. Like I said, we did 2 Disney trips, and then we had Christmas. I always struggle over Christmas to journal. It just feels too busy with work and family, so I must have taken a break, and that's absolutely fine, because like I said, I always say that I do kind of like freedom journaling, no rules, no overwhelm, no stress. I journal how I want, what I want, when I want. If I want to do an art journaling page, where was that page? Well, like, I've got mixed media there, I will, if that's what makes me happy. If I want to just use junk, I will. If I want to use more sort of current scrapbooking papers, I will. I do what I fancy, and I'm happy to mix it all in. It makes me really, really happy. This is what I like doing best, and I love then flipping through all the memories. So I've had so much fun, and I think this journal looks amazing. I got asked a question recently about how do I close my journals when they're like this, and the fact is I wouldn't want to close it. I love the fact that it sits on my shelf like that. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks inviting, and that's exactly how I like this kind of journal to be. And this one that I've been doing so far for this year is going exactly the same way, and I love it just as much. I need to go to Tiger. I wonder if they still make these. I want one for my next one now. Just imagine having, oh look, they're going to make a circle. I need more of these now. Why did I only buy 2? Well, I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed chatting with you, rambling on, and I have loved making this journal. It's been so much fun, and I'm still having fun in the next one as well. But it took me a while to finish, but I'm glad I have, and I'm glad I've shared it with you today. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you like to journal. Do you have any rules? What kind of journal do you journal in? And do you do daily journaling, weekly journaling, more kind of like events? What kind of journaling do you do? I would love to know. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.